Hey, collective. I have a channeled message. I am picking up on like Battle of the Clones type energy. There is someone who has been attempting to mirror your entire existence. And I mean, in such a way that if you make content, they are going around and telling everyone that you are stealing their content whenever the exact opposite is the reality. It's like this person has been stealing whatever content that you create, and they've been saying, well, this is my original content. And the collective just keeps stealing it from me, and they are pretending like it belongs to them. Classic narcissistic projection is what this person is doing. They are even going around and saying that things that you are talking about on social media, topics that you are making videos about, they are claiming that you heard these stories and instances from this person. And then you go on social media and you retell these experiences and stories, and you are claiming that they belong to you whenever that's not true. You are simply regurgitating what you have heard this copycat say in the past. Again, classic narcissistic projection. This person is certifiable. Like they need a mental wellness check like 2 years ago. It's insanity. And I feel like, collective, for a minute in the beginning, this person was pulling this off. They were getting away with this deception in the beginning, but not anymore. No longer. It is very clear who is who in this situation now. People realize who the original is, and they realize who the copycat is. So the more that this person tries to project and steal from you and copy you, the more insane that they are appearing to everyone. This person looks like an idiot, quite frankly.
There you go, idiots. Bunch of idiots. I agree with this woman. She's right. I was getting struck for many years not when I was doing music. I was getting copyright struck for music. That's true. Uh, but that was no biggie. And I started getting copyrighted when I first started doing lives. See, I never went live uh, before and played music. All my cover songs that I did, I downloaded. And then after 5 years or something like that, maybe I went live. And they kept striking me for no reason. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then when I got into crime, they were striking me, right? I was voicing my own opinion on things and saying, no, that ain't true. Something's fishy here. It's not adding up. Their stories ain't adding up. And I was getting struck all the time. So I believe she's probably right about it, right? Bunch of idiots. Probably Delphiers or crime sector people, probably. The music, I don't have too much trouble with the music. They copy strike me 3 times. Uh, Eagles, or not 3 times, 2 times. The Eagles, which I heard that they copy strike anybody. Uh, but then they allowed me to let me play certain songs. Certain songs I could not play by the Eagles. Uh, who else? Oh, Supertramp. Supertramp is horrible at copy strike. They copy strike everybody, every single person. But then they lifted the copy strike on it, and I was able to play or download Supertramp Give a Little Bit that I did a cover song to. But this lady might be right, because once I started going live and doing crime stuff and stuff like that, uh, people started striking me, right? When I started talking about aviation and computers and flight control and stuff like that, I was getting struck. So a lot of people were striking me, but she seems pretty close, right, to what we're dealing with. I mean, I am, you know, and it makes sense to me, right? I don't know if it does to any other people, but to me, my situation, it kind of makes sense, right? They want to control you, right? They'll strike you, whatever. You can't use this music, you can't, or you're using somebody else's or whatever. And I always put, if I'm using people's videos and watching them or reviewing them or whatever, I put in my chat and in the description, go check that channel out. It's a great channel. So yeah, I mean, she's dang close, and I got uh, distracted or attacked or whatever. So yeah, I imagine so. She's probably right about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, be safe. God bless. Uh, and yes, I've caught people using my content. So it happens. People, one guy had a big giant channel, and someone uh, came into my chat and said, "Your content is over on someone else's channel." And so I went and checked it out. It was some guy or something. He did have my content on there. It was about the either Summer Wells case or the Delphi case. Uh, and at that time, I thought they were stealing it. I didn't know that it's people just use your content, right? So I got pretty. I actually, the guy came into my chat and I said, "Dude, can you take it down?" Right? I had no idea it was even on his channel. Or how long did I press any charges? No, I just asked him to take it down. That was it. It was over and done with. I'm not like these other people. We're gonna sue you. And it's just simple stuff, common sense, and that's probably why our court system is so over congested with just childish lawsuits. And the guy took it down, and that was it. That I didn't have no. I told him I have no problem with you. But at that time, there was a lot of people using my content. So, and like I said, it doesn't really bother me, not too much. And now I let people, watch my stuff or whatever, use it. No biggie. No. Am I going to strike anybody? No. No. I have struck people before, but not for using my content or anything. For misinformation and lies. So, yeah, I agree with her on some of this stuff. It fits me, right? It surely does. It definitely fits me. Um, and like I said, a lot of these people don't realize that I've been on YouTube for a long time. Um, a long time. Way before some of these people even started their channels or whatever. So, yeah. And a couple of these guys we are watching because they were fishy. they did talk a lot about hacking and the people they knew and stuff like that. So it might have been somebody was hacking the channel. Luminominis. Luminominis. You folks have a great day. God bless. Make sure you get over there and check that channel out, that little lady. Check her channel out. Don't go crazy if anything fits to you. I take it with a grain of salt, right? I know it, the world knows it. It's justice for Johnny Kramer. Have a good day.